Did you know there's a difference between a true story and a real story? A true story is, well, it actually happened. A real story, that's a real story. Yeah, that's may or may not have happened. Well, today I have two actual true stories. I have a bonus story for the end, but the real reason you're here was about this phone call I had. And so it was on a Sunday evening, and my dad calls and he says, "What have you been up to?" And I was like, "I was down in Easton today." And he's waiting, and I'm like, "What?" And he's like, "Easton." I said, "Yeah, Easton." And he says, "Easton what?" "Easton, Maine. You live in Easton, Maine." "No, I live in Fort Fairfield, but I went to Easton, Maine." He says, "Easton, Maine, where?" I said, "Easton." And he was like, we're not communicating. Of course, men don't anyways, but he's like, "I have never been to Easton, Maine." And I said, "Yes, you have. You drive through it every time you come to Fort Fairfield. It's east of Presque Isle, Easton, Maine." And he's like, "I've never been there." I said, "That," and I was like, I said, "It's Easton. "Oh," he says, "it's Easton, Maine." I said, "Yeah, it's Easton, Maine, and it's in Easton, Maine." And I mean, this is what we go through. It's like you could say to someone, "Well, I went to Weston, Maine today," and they don't know if you mean Weston, Maine or Weston, Maine. See, Weston, Maine, the town, has this incredible scenic overview. You look over this lake into Canada. It's gorgeous, but you're in Easton, Maine and Weston, Maine. But you're not in Western Maine because that's where the White Mountains can be seen. And you see what we go through. This is some of the troubles we have here in New England. Now, for your bonus story, there used to be a chain of stores in Maine called Dexter Shoes. Dexter Shoes. And there's a town called Dexter. You'll never believe this, but Dexter Shoes was from Dexter, Maine. And that is a true story. Now, they've closed, and they used to have all these stores. They were kind of log cabin-y like. But I went down to Dexter Shoes, and I bought a pair of salesman shoes, and it said on it they were called Two Shot. And the idea was they had these bevels in the shoe so that when you would step down, it would like shoot you forward. And it was really a pretty great idea. You would walk and you would feel this little extra like some leverage going on there as you would pop over into the next segment in the shoe. And they were called Two Shot. Boom. Well, I was wearing them to work, and you probably see where this is going. And there was a guy at work who was originally from southern New Hampshire. And he looks down at my feet and he says, "Oh, you got some new shoes." And I said, "Oh, yeah. I said, I just got them down to Dexter." And he was like, "No kidding. Are they comfortable?" I said, "They're amazing." I said, "They're Two Shot." And he looks at me and he's like, "Why didn't you get some bigger ones?" Shot. Yeah. Thanks for watching the video. Click like, subscribe. More stories and more accent issues in the future.